Socotra. All right, this can be tricky. We need to change this color. And so, as the Malay, you're going to be up faster potentially. Probably towering can be good. Obviously, Teutons towers, he's going to be able to win every tower war for free because just he's going to have 8 dudes in there. So you got to be a little careful about that. You can be up faster to make a tower, but his tower is going to be stronger. But if you're up early enough, you can tower his berries sometimes. Although the opponent's berries are kind of off to the side. It's a little awkward. Like if his berries were like your berries, tower's going to be amazing. But yeah. They made Socotra a bit bigger as well. It used to be a lot smaller. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure there used to be like this much water or something. They made it way bigger, so laming is not really as good on this map anymore. It's still decent, maybe, but yeah, I generally just don't lame. I look for the elephant right away, and you always want to take your elephant right away. But yeah, looking for the enemy's sheep can be good, but yeah, you just keep your sheep underneath. And you're fine. But yeah, skirmishers, of course, is the best unit in the game. So usually just playing towards one-range skirms is good. Although Malay, they do have free armor on their militia. The thing is there's just not a lot of food on this map. So if you go men-at-arms, you really have to be careful with them. And opponent has this back gold, which is just amazing for him. You also have back res. You even have back stone. So all the opponent's stone is forward. Like he has stone here and he has stone here. So, like if you just take him off of stone with your own quick tower, he can't even really tower much. Or just keep the pressure on here. Unless he walls like this, he can't really protect his stone very well. So yeah, putting pressure on the stone, keeping him off of stone is good on this map. And you don't have full vision, so you don't know exactly that, but if you were looking around a little bit more, you could maybe make that call. All right, so it looks like we are going to make some militia here. Sounds good. And respectable up. Dude, you're up so fast. How do you get up on 20 as Malay here? Okay. What's the plan, though? Like, we make one militia. He's not even going to be at the opponent's base. Yeah, you're up actually too fast. If you're going to go for tower rush, this makes sense, but this uptime is way too fast for if you're going to go for anything else. Like, you actually can't afford anything on this uptime for Malay. I do this uptime specifically to do tower rush, and you're going around the long way, too. Like, you actually just didn't even scout your opponent. You scouted his berries, and then you scouted nothing. So you don't really know where you're going. Like, your guys should never be down here. If you're up this fast, you just go across the center. There's no reason to ever send the militia down here. Now you're taking off of berries, which was always a problem on this map. Your villagers are actually just doing nothing for a minute. Like, that's where you really lost. You probably lost, like, hundreds of res there, even. What does this tower do? I guess it prevents him from taking the berries, which is okay. But still, he invests into a mill, you invest into a tower. The mill is not really that big of an investment. But I guess preventing the opponent's villagers from taking your berries is probably all right. Also, he needed the mill to make the any farms. Opponent's eco is going to be disaster behind this, but yours also is. Making men-at-arms here does absolutely nothing for you. This is where you're going to throw the game. Like, men-at-arms does nothing. This upgrade will do nothing for your 2 militia. You have no food income. You just lost berries, and you're clicking men-at-arms upgrade. That's definitely not what you need. So, yeah. Kind of forgot I was Malay, so I went up normally. Yeah, it's a disaster here. Obviously, double bit axe is actually going to do something. Just not spending your food when you have 1 on food is probably going to be the better play. Putting this tower here is okay, maybe, but I mean, using like 8 villagers to do that, I don't know. Yeah, this is where you really lost. Is where. Look at how long your vills just stand. Your vills have been standing forever. Hey, Lily. Look at this. Like, they stand here at what? What time? They start standing at, like, 9:14. 9:14? Until, like, they're still basically not doing anything. It's been an entire minute. You've basically had, like, 10 vills idle for an entire minute. And what does that mean in terms of resources? How much do you collect in a minute? Or, yeah, per resource. Like, just let's, for argument's sake, let's say we have double bit axe and they're on a wood line. They're going to be collecting around 28 wood each. So you missed out on around, you can say maybe you go estimate a bit lower, maybe like 250 resources. You just lost like 250 wood from just chilling with your vills. It's kind of a lot. Anyways, this is going to be a disaster investing in a men-at-arms upgrade here. These guys will do absolutely nothing. They're just going to chill. We upgraded these guys. They're just going to chill. At least chill in the TC to get some HP on them. But, yeah, I mean, walling this off isn't really a priority. Although, I mean, opponent made an extra tower for no reason, so that's good. He did not need to make this other tower. That was a big waste. We're going to make archers now. But we have just insane idle TC because no food. Classic. Repairing that was never going to work. You can't win against the Teuton tower. You can delay it sometimes, but you can never win against it. You have archers, so you can't really advance. Like, archers was the correct play. I do like the archer play. He's going to go for this tower. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Your archers... Where are your archers? Okay, they're going forward. Okay. You need to be hitting his walls at least, though. Oh, man. Oh, man, where are we going? Going under the TC. Oh, my God. Sketchy. All right. That's fine. He's not pushing in. He's taking your stuff here. You could have made another tower here, actually, just to prevent him from taking the food. It honestly isn't a bad call. Okay, he's just going to get that. But, yeah, you can just deny farms, though. You just have one on each farm instead of running around doing nothing. Let's do that. Yeah, what are you going to do with the archers? Like, where are your archers even going? Why are they sitting here? Just one on each farm. You need to hit one on each farm. You're moving them just all over the place doing nothing. They're going to come home, but, like, you'd rather be denying 4 farms right now for free instead of sitting in this tower. That would be much better. Okay, but since you added your TC like crazy, you're ready to go up, which is actually the correct play. It's funny, but that's the correct play on Socotra, is to get up faster at the expense of villagers. And you're going to be up at the same time, which is crazy. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, pro tip. Yeah, obviously you just have archers in here, but just repair this infinite. Just keep repairing, because he's going to have villagers inside, which is idle vills. You just have like 1 vill or 2 vills just repairing, which, yeah, it costs you res, but it costs him more res to fight this tower. So if you, like, you'll never kill his tower, but you just keep your tower up for as long as possible. And that's the correct play here. And it looks like that's what you're going to do. So that's what we like. Using was that he had 8 pills in tower. While only 2. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's actually good. There we go. All right, so we're up. Bodkin arrow coming in first. What do we need? You can't really fight these towers easily, because the problem is kind of out of hand now. If he goes for guard tower and you go for mangonels, you will just lose. It's kind of tricky from here. Like, you could make a weird play. You already have men-at-arms upgrade, so you could, instead of going bodkin arrow, you could go like longsword and ram. That could be a play. But then you might die to like monks, walls, stuff like that. But I mean, that is a play. It's not horrible. But you got to expect him to be just making... He's going to make monks try and take the relics. Longsword and rams can do something about that, though. He could make a few knights as well. He doesn't have a stable, but he could have a stable, and he could make a few knights, which would be devastating. But yeah, let's see. We have to make some decisions. Let's see if they pay off. I think you do want to have vill production, though. You don't want to be skipping vills. I guess you're just skipping vills to get crossbowmen. All right. Yep. But are you going to be in a position where you can actually use the crossbowman timing? Because you can't just skip vills and then just do nothing with your units. Like, yeah, we have just a bunch of units in here. He can target the vills now too, so you can't even... You can't really repair this anymore because he'll just target the vills. Yeah, you skipped vills to make these crossbowmen, and they're just chilling for a little bit too long. They need to be at their destination when the crossbowman comes in, basically. Opponent is just not microing properly. He can kill your vills at any time. But he's just... There we go. Now he's killing the vills. Look, they get 2-shot from these. It's scary. You're going to go siege, and then he literally just has guard towers. So now, yeah, rams are the only way. You can't really kill guard towers if you have mangonels. Especially against Teuton guard towers. Like, he probably 2-shots the mangonels. It's kind of disaster. But, say that you were producing, like, 6 longswords. Even you get to like 10 longswords, that'd be insane, but it would take a while. But you get like 2 rams with full longswords. You probably push this back. Obviously, if he makes 1 mangonel, then it's a little tricky, but the longswords can sometimes do something. But we're really pushed back. It's hard to make the right call when you're being pushed like this. Okay, getting in. That was good. Looks like you got in. I don't know. Wait, why were your guys even in range here? What did you do? You knew he had a guard tower here, and you just clicked your guys in range of the guard tower. What are you doing? You need to click. Do you just not know the ranges? You need to have your guys just barely outside of the range, because they're not going to do anything here. You can just chop here, but if you go here, then they're going to deny a little bit more. Oh wow, you can actually make your own tower or castle. Yeah, so this castle's not very good, this placement. Just delete these palisades and put it here. Your villagers should be repairing just out of range. But I guess you're scared of a mangonel, so okay, maybe it's okay because of that. If you're scared of a mangonel. And you know what's an even better unit to put in rams is karambits. Because you just put 6 karambits in, and it still works just as well as having 6 longswords. You don't know the range of the towers? Yeah, if you just click them, there should be a range indicator. You just click them, and then you gotta, and then there'll be like a faint range indicator, depending on how you have it set up. But it's pretty useful. All right. Get. Opponent's just. I don't know why he's making. I guess this was to deny the gold. This one deny the stone. Oh. There you go. You're fine. You'll get this up. Oh, good job not losing a single vill, and you killed the mangonel. Okay, what are we doing with these? He has free murder holes. You forgot. Oh my god. You were trying to rush. You were gonna rush down that tower. Yeah. That was like obviously you didn't realize he had murder holes. 3 murder holes for Teutons. Okay, opponent is just making double guard tower here for no reason though. Like he's making a few good towers, and then he's making like every 3 towers he makes a horrible tower that does nothing. So that's kind of good for you. Very good. This castle is very nice. Honestly, yeah, get a ram, get 6 karambits, put them in. He's gonna lose his siege workshop. He has no real economy here. Opponent, yeah, I mean, getting guard towers is kind of expensive for the opponent. Man, yeah, you're in a great spot now. You're fine. Like, you're down a few vills, but you have the perfect unit here to just deal with this. You can't go with just 1 ram. You need 2 rams. Like, yeah, it's 1 damage per hit, but 1 damage per hit when there's like a million towers, that's gonna be a disaster. Absolute disaster about to occur. Wait, I just realized you do 150 damage exactly with the ram, and so it goes down in exactly 10 hits. That's interesting. I didn't realize that. That's cool. Well, that's pretty efficient. But yeah, with 2, you're gonna be taking significantly less damage, and you just kill it faster. You just wait for 2, and then you surprise. Collect relics the same. I mean, can't really collect relics when the opponent has all this map control. I mean, this relic could come in, but it's not really the focus here. The opponent has way too many guard towers here. That's kind of yikes for the opponent. You have to give up this gold though. Like, he's in range. Oh, he's towering that gold too. Dude, this guy is crazy. There we go. Now with the 2 karambits. Oh, disaster placement here. The ram is going all over the place. He got blocked by the vill in this area, and then he just like had to go all the way around. Uh-oh. Yeah, we needed to deal with this a little earlier. Okay. You know this is coming in. You can do your best. I'd probably just get the rams to come up here, because there's a chance you could kill it, actually. So there's a few things you could do. You could queue a mangonel. Crossbowman can maybe do something. He has like 20 vills, though. There's actually no way you deny this. But that's his whole economy, and he can't even go imp. So yeah, that's going to range a little bit in here, which is annoying. But you have enough farms in the back. So there's a few approaches. You can either make a bunch of karambits right now and try and do something. Which maybe not. But maybe use what you have right now. These all need to come to here. These guys need to try and snipe vills. Opponent doesn't have ballistics, so you can kind of like shoot and move and not lose too many guys. But yeah, if he gets this up, then you have to go imp, and then you can treb him down, and then it's okay. Just go imp and trebs. Yeah, I know, right? There's a few approaches, though. Okay. He decided to place it there. All right. Yeah, bring those rams. Repairvilles and the rams would be sick. These guys need to come, though. These guys cannot be chilling. These guys being chilling here is actually a throw. Like, you will never kill this with just these. Ah, oh, man, we chilled for too long, though. He killed them all. Yeah, I mean, the guard towers are enough, right? We needed to have repairs on the rams. All right, well, this goes up. Now you just idle and go. Yeah, exactly. You just idle and go imp, and then you win. It's fine. It's actually no problem. Just don't make anything. Another TC. All right, yeah, because this TC is going down. Exactly. Beautiful. We click up in this one. You're fine. You're actually fine. You're going to treb down everything. Actually, everything. I don't know. Like, why would we go for this? And why is she not dead? That's in range of his castle. The opponent's just actually not paying any attention. All right. I mean, you're up 3 minutes earlier. You'll have 3 trebs by the time he has 1 treb. 3 trebs. And this back gold is saving you so much. Like, if you didn't have this gold, you lose. You're going to run out of gold, but it's fine. Yeah. You really don't want to be playing crossbowman here, though, because you just have no res. You have no gold. You cannot play crossbowman. Maybe getting bracer could be okay if you can afford it eventually. Just having that extra range can be good, because extra range looks like it'll range any repair bills, which could be good. Could be amazing, actually. Not even just good. I like that you're prioritizing the trebs, though. Constant treb production. Karambit's gonna just chill. Oh, don't lose them for free, please. They're in range of the enemy castle, but he's still not paying attention. All right. Okay. Another treb in the queue. I like it. Beautiful. And you'll have that third one out when he reaches the next age. He's going to go chemistry instantly. So he will have bombards. But we'll see. Oh, I'm going in the wrong direction. Yeah, you're about to run out of gold, and you're making crossbowmen. That's actually... I mean, if you can get this gold back, if you can kill his castle and then kill this guard tower, then take back this gold, that's got to be your next priority. Horse collar, that's fine. Horse collar timing is, yeah, now on Socotra sometimes. That's just how it is. I like the ballistics, all right. Okay, 3 trebs. That castle's going to fall. He's going to go instant chemistry, though, and he's going to go skirms, which makes sense. You're going to go for this one first, I would assume, right? No, actually, no, you're going for this one randomly. All right, that's not the priority, though. You need to be taking your gold. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now we go for it. Okay. You probably do want to have build production, yeah. Skirms is the play, though, for a little while. He's going to go skirms. You don't know that yet, but anyways, you're pushing him back. It's pretty good. How's the relics situation? The fact that red never took any of the relics is pretty potato. He had full map control. He should have 5 relics in the back. He would be so strong. Yeah, a few karambits with that free +4 and his skirms. That would be in some trouble. Oh, man, if you get those bombards. Oh, you win. You win. You killed the 2 bombards. There's no way red can do anything now, right? That's a lot of skirms, though. Okay, you're just going to go full karambit because karambits are epic. Blah, can't even speak. Yeah, I mean, yeah, karambit's just going to do the job here. GG. Yeah, opponent resigns with the score lead because the karambit's killing everything. Maybe opponent shouldn't have gone for Teuton skirmishers. Maybe he should have gone for, like, a real unit. Meta player. Yeah, maybe if he had gone for a few knights. Opponent could have easily afforded it too. He had full map control. No reason for him not to have, instead of going ranges, just go for knights. Or, like, hand cannons. He has bombard cannons. Imagine if he had 15 hand cannons with these skirms. 15 hand cannons with these skirms. And you're dead. But then you get to the crossbowman, but, I mean, you couldn't really make so many at this point. Yeah, well played. You made a lot of the right decisions, so that's why you were able to bring this one back. Good job.